Greetings and welcome to your channel. In this episode, I want to discuss Rumi's perspective on suffering and how it interacts with humans. Let's begin by reading a few verses from Rumi. Endure pain, for I am your cure. Do not seek others, for I am your true companion. If you are slain, do not say, I have been killed. Give thanks, for I am the price of your blood. In Rumi's profound view, suffering and sorrow have always been revered. He speaks of them with great respect and believes they contain hidden keys and mysteries that can be healing. He suggests that suffering can plant seeds of inexplicable joy within the human psyche and repair it. This perspective contrasts with modern society, which mostly advocates seeking external happiness and indulging in fleeting pleasures, the dopamine-driven joys that come from external sources and often fade quickly. Rumi always encourages us to engage with suffering, accepting and interacting with pain without considering its cause or reason. Let me repeat this sentence. Accepting and interacting with suffering without considering its cause or reason. Now let's delve deeper into this concept. How should we engage with suffering? Why should we engage with it without investigating its origins? From Rumi's perspective, what is perceived as suffering is, in reality, a celestial gift bestowed upon us. That means pain and suffering have no specific cause or reason. They simply originate from infinity. Dissecting or analyzing such suffering is futile. Rumi considers this act pointless and insists that suffering comes as a divine gift to heal one's soul, but only if accepted and engaged with. He believes that this approach allows seeds of inexplicable joy to be sown in a person's psyche. Rumi consistently holds that suffering and pain have healing properties, considering them celestial gifts. However, humans often reject suffering because it arrives in the form of bitter medicine. From Rumi's perspective, the universe is constantly prescribing remedies for the soul's healing. If a person denies suffering, they will not achieve psychological growth, and that suffering will manifest again, often in a more complex and persistent form. For this reason, suffering and sorrow always hold fundamental and hidden secrets in Rumi's teachings. When contraction arrives, observe the expansion within. Stay fresh and do not wrinkle your brow. The sweetness of joy is the fruit of sorrow. This delight is a wound, and that sorrow is the remedy. Now let's outline the conditions for accepting suffering in a meaningful way. 1. Acceptance must occur without expectation of reward. This expectation should be minimized or eliminated, without considering what compensation one might receive in the future. As the Native American shamans say, suffering must be accepted in a state of complete surrender. 2. Silence must be upheld to the highest degree while enduring suffering. Complaining and lamenting should be avoided, as silence allows suffering to fully perform its healing and restorative function. 3. Welcoming suffering with open arms and joy makes the process even more effective. This means fully believing in the healing power of suffering. Of course, all that has been mentioned remains theoretical. If an ordinary person wants to integrate these principles into their life, it is an arduous task. It is no easy feat to remain silent in the face of suffering imposed by life's challenges. However, through practice, perseverance, and contemplation, we can achieve meaningful progress in this path. Rumi has always considered suffering to be essential and its acceptance as a gateway to inner joy. Perhaps after listening to this episode, when confronted with pain and sorrow, we can take a moment to reflect before reacting. With a deeper perspective, we might strive to embrace suffering rather than reject it. This was a short episode prepared for you. If you enjoy such discussions, subscribe to this channel. In future episodes, we will explore in greater detail how to engage with suffering from Rumi's perspective and elaborate on how a person should behave differently when facing pain and hardship, so that suffering may perform its healing function while also becoming more bearable for the individual. Best regards.